ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my coupe. Only winning is exception on my coupe. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The pickup there.
LA Rams.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Lets it go for Nelson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. J.J. Nelson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up. It's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Titans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Where the big fella at?
Me a lot of a former teammate
Oh,
of mine.
man, are you shitting me? Who got him?
Traffic and make plays was uncanny.
Didn't have me up these
exactly what
motherfucking
you want
teams.
from your Mike
We done took
linebacker.
everything from these motherfuckers. All right, Michelle.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run with Michelle. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down.
Shit, I didn't know who my quarterback. What the fuck I want to do?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From just shy of midfield, Newton. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Newton. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Newton. Dancing to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Newton. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Newton. This one caught by Davis. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on first down. Michelle, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Titans nothing.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Newton. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
7 yards to go.
Yeah,
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Take the penalty. I don't want to call them timeouts. Should I already call
seem
one?
in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Stay with guys. So now you're going to jump on the crossing route. I know you're going to jump on it. You're going to jump on the cross.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Guys, though. You can't stay with him. You can't stay with him. You can't. Ah! I blew it. I blew it. I blew it. I blew it. Should have waited. By 2 inches.
His guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So after the INT,
get cute, Lonnie.
He's got his target. It's the tight end,
Keep going.
able to get this one out just shy of the 25 and the 24. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd and 11 now.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
Good play.
And that'll be incomplete.
Good play.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
Yeah, shit.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So that's what you want to do. Okay, so let's do that then. Let's do that then. No, let's do that then.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Flushed out. Can't find it.
Damn!
It's out. And now the Rams have got it. These guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time. And
too many routes going in the same direction.
Get rid of the football.
I shouldn't have did that.
And don't you feel just a little bit
That's
of sympathy
smart.
for him back there, though? So much going on, so much
Too many routes
swirling
going the same
around.
direction.
He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
They start on the ground.
Brother.
And he'll get this
No.
up to about the 35. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the
Hey,
line.
one busted ass coverage
Bodies,
touchdown.
Not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that
Here
run.
we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
No.
To Mahomes.
Good. Let's go. Let's go. Cute ass.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
So
I just need to score.
Drives where they've thrown an interception.
Just need to put some points up.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of it.
Do what you do.
Frustrated. Down on the
Do what you do.
scoreboard,
You lose.
had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. Being chased down.
Where my receivers at? Come on, man. Somebody come back. God damn, I'm in trouble.
And now it's third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. Now he will find Davis.
Find your hole. Find your crease.
46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline.
I should have left it.
Out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. They will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
I'm getting no garbage points. Come on now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line.
The ball carrier, Desmond King.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to fire deep for Ratley.
Oh, bruh.
54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
One thing we don't want to do is have no stupid turnovers.
It'll be Titan football.
Get what you can. If you can't get shit, fuck it. Get what you can.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Underneath wrap.
So how do you do that?
Underneath.
Things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked.
We're underneath.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. The shotgun snap for Newton.
Damn.
Well, this is intercepted.
I thought you had him beat, man.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield strike.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Don't do it, Lonnie. Don't do it. Don't hit the same line. I know that's what you want to do.
From midfield, here's
I know what you want to do. Ah! I knew that's what you wanted to do. I knew that's what you wanted to do.
Down inside the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with
Love that same, boy.
to go before half. So the big
good ball
play
placement.
Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run with McCaffrey, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Do it again, Lonnie.
Are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Exactly.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Good play, bro.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Thought you were scared to throw it.
J.J. Nelson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And it's Michel once again. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Newton. Able to find his running back, Geis. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
Good play.
Mahomes firing complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
Oh, shit.
He's going to be intercepted on time. Picked by Christian Fulton. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Superhuman,
give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this
You motherfucking superhuman like a
It
motherfucker.
wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Again, it's Michelle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
We don't know about that damn play action.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the gun, Newton. The open man is Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First target, first catch at a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle.
Where you going?
He will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The tackle made by Derek Rivers.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll get this one complete to Davis. Newton, the reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Tennessee.
From the red zone now, Newton to Michelle on the screen. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
Hey, when y'all catch the ball like that, it's so stupid.
Because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Come with me, come with me, come with me. There you go. Ah. I thought you was going to stay with me.
Now it's Newton.
Man. Good play, Leonard.
Samson Abuka. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down.
Great play.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 30.
This is my low, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
Out. It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And
so from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Newton. steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again is Newton. He's going to let it fly. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back at the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Newton. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being seen.
And it's caught inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Nelson's got it here right side. J.J. Nelson, 32 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hat.
J.J. Nelson, he's faster than normal.
We're going to give you a full 60 minutes.
You never know him to be that good.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Samson Abuka picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage.